in this peloton, in the chase to get themselves back. And that front group, it's like they let them get close, look back and say, ooh, not today, we want to stay off the front.
Remarkable how controlled it is. Inside 3 to go, and it goes back out over 10 seconds again, showing 14-15. Suddenly there's a little bit of an injection of pace up front. Are there enough domestiques? Are there enough helpers? Certainly quite a few of those riders do have teammates. Milan Fretton has Alex Kirsch and Eduardo Zamparini. You've got Jonathan Milan with Christian Ekholm and Jakob Soudal-QuickStep. Mark Donovan there to assist his sprint favourite Matteo Moschetti.
All right, and you see now the Lidl Trek team now, Jonathan Milan, a lot of riders looking at him. So he's led his 2 teammates, they're filling in the gaps, they're doing extra turns, pushing things along. This is Fabio Jakobsen. He's on the wheel of Mikutas, Jason Tesson on the other side, and all eyes are going to be on this man.
2.3 to go. At this point, even if the junction is made, you feel they'll still be able to maintain a position right on the front.
Yep.
How much energy is there behind?
Jakobsen is looking really good. When he starts to really fatigue, the knees go out, he starts to really look like he's labouring. Still looking incredibly smooth and looking good. But you've got to say the same about Jonathan Milan.
Was that Hugo Page up front? I hadn't had his number earlier. Yeah.
Late flyers coming out of the peloton, riders trying to go themselves and ride across that gap. There is a white jersey that could be one of the UAE team riders. On behalf of young Christian, they just need one big bombing turn by what they've got left and just try and pull everything back together for the sake of his general classification.
Okay, we're down to 1,500 metres left of what's been an exhilarating, hugely entertaining first stage of the AlUla Tour. 158 kilometres in front of them when they began this one. They knew the wind could potentially play a role. First couple of hours of racing, sort of grinding into a headwind at around about 32 kilometres per hour, chasing the early break, but with not so much enthusiasm. And then they turned for home, headed back towards the camel track, and wow, what a fantastic location it is for some great crosswind racing. Under the kite, it's going to be for the break. They've got 12 seconds in hand. They've got the lead out organised. They've got enough riders there to assist, and they've got Jonathan Milan waiting to pounce. Has he got any teammates left at this point? He's got one in front at the moment who looks as if that's Soudal-QuickStep that's just on the tail of that rider from the Cofidis squad, who's doing the work of trying to set something up from Milan Fretton. A little bit of a surprise attack coming from Team Picnic Post Turnell. Is it De Jong that's trying to take and surprise everyone? De Jong is going to force the others to chase. He's going for a long one here, and it's going to only be to the benefit of his teammate Fabio Jakobsen if he can position himself onto the wheel. Jonathan Milan takes in position, second in line here and launching. De Jong is not going to hang on here against this kind of power with 250 metres remaining. Everybody fighting. Fretton gets the wheel of Jonathan Milan, but will it be good enough? As leading out, it is indeed Hugo Page up front, and Hugo Page, the fine sprinter in his own right. But here comes Jonathan Milan for the line. Milan is going to get it. No one's going to stop him. It was almost inevitable from the time he made it into the break. The bunch don't quite get on terms. They'll latch on to one or two of those riders. I wonder how the gaps are going to be analysed afterwards. It's going to be a big headache for the commissars. Nonetheless, they limit their losses. GC Battle has not been implicated hugely by that one today, and Jonathan Milan has delivered the victory that so many had come to expect from him. It's a wonderful start to the season from the flying Italian. Lidl Trek get the win on day one. He gets the first green leaders jersey of the race, and Jonathan Milan has delivered for his 2 teammates in the break and the entire Lidl Trek squad. A fine effort, valiant effort indeed from De Jong, going with a late flyer, and just about no one could come off the wheel of Milan in this kind of form in a tailwind finish.